Once upon a time, in a faraway land, 4 friends set out on a grand adventure. Hold up a second, that's not how these things are supposed to start. We're Sid and Macky, and we're professional mountain bikers on a quest to race the best and most challenging mountain bike races around the world. Over the past few years, we've dabbled in pretty much all of the ways you can race a mountain bike. Except one.
Feels like a completely insane thing to be doing.
This weekend, we'll be getting the dream team back together.
Hi, we're Lo and Joe, and we're on the hunt to be above average mountain bike racers.
I'm Bowden Franklin, 25 years old, born. Not gonna say that on camera.
We're relegating Macky to camp dad status.
Right now is the point where I am the most excited that I am camp dad and not racing.
And racing for 24 hours straight.
It is 12:52 Mountain Time.
Not just out there racing for yourself, you're constantly thinking about your team. Would your team slow down? Would they be doing this? Should you be going faster? Like, don't let them down.
It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be iconic. It's going to be
Magical. Mystical. Enchanted. Cool.
Join us for 24 hours in the Enchanted Forest. A mini documentary about friendship, butts, giant frogs, and riding bikes at midnight.
Can we get a fireball? We need a fireball over here. Joe? Joe?
Joe's racing.
So you guys see this thing right here? That is the 3rd and 4th tray for our Kuat Piston Pro X bike rack. We got this when we got the bike rack, but then our schedule has worked out such that we've only ever had to carry 2 bikes. But this weekend, we finally get to try it out because we are heading south to Gallup, New Mexico area for a 24-hour race that Sid will be doing. And we're bringing my younger brother, Bo. Even though I'm not racing, I'm bringing a bike because I want a pre-ride. So we need bike for me, bike for Sid, bike for Bo. 3 bikes. So we finally get to put this thing on.
Before we get started, we want to take a quick moment to thank the sponsor of this video, Competitive Cyclists. We initially purchased this Kuat Piston Pro X bike rack from Competitive Cyclists back in January and have really put it through its paces over the summer with a ton of driving all the way to BC and back and a lot of racing. We were a little nervous about how difficult it would be to attach the extension, but it turned out to be a total breeze. And since we filmed this video, we have taken it on and off several times and it's actually quite easy. This is exactly what we were looking for because while we do want to be able to transport 4 bikes every once in a while, we don't want to have a huge rack on the car at all times. To check out the Kuat Piston Pro X rack and extension, follow the links in the description and remember to use code SIDandMacky15 for 15% off your first order. Some exclusions apply. You ready, Bo?
So ready.
I really liked your Yale NUS dad.
Thanks.
It's really, really great.
I might not.
That last night.
I might not look it, but I actually have a young daughter
Who's old enough to be at Yale
who's
NUS?
old enough to be at Yale. She's very, very intelligent.
She's like, what, 3?
She's like 3 or 4, yeah. Early acceptance.
It's just funny how much stuff we have gotten in here.
Race 24.
And we got
race.
Bowen too.
Just drive around, find a spot, and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it.
So if we're doing 2 laps at night, then you get, what, 6 hours roughly between laps?
Kind of what we were thinking. That might be kind of nice.
But if you woke up in the middle of the night or whatever and you knew that Bo went out at whatever, 4:20 in the morning.
I mean, we can just leave like a little sticky note that says, I left at.
Or Macky
We
can.
should be
I
able
was
to
gonna say, I
like
can,
vaguely
yeah.
kind of plan it out, right?
Macky's
If
gonna
we
just pull an all-nighter.
Yeah, you
Did
stand up
nobody
on-
bring a
You don't
whiteboard?
have to stay up all night.
Here's what we do. Pick up some pine cones.
Yeah, I was thinking.
And then we have an encoding
Nice.
for what they mean.
Because we don't want other people to know what time we came in, so we just gotta have like a system for.
Yeah.
Dust up one of the cars really good. We could ride on the window.
Yeah.
True.
In the dust.
That'll be our decoy counting system.
Yeah.
And it's really the pine cone.
It's actually the fun because everyone's gonna be thinking they're knowing what the strategy is.
I do think we are like the only 4-person team in the 4 to 5-person team
They're all
category.
fives.
They're all 5s.
They're all wimps, basically.
Well, that's fine.
It's fine.
I think it's harder with 5 people. I
You
like
think?
the.
Just because it's just another personality to manage.
Like we did
We have solidly more than 5
we did
Personalities.
personality worth in this.
Sid wants right first.
I think Sid's
Sid.
gonna
I'll
do
go
it.
first. I like,
Sid
I like
first.
2
a
laps
good
to start?
scrum. No, 1 lap.
All right, we got some fettuccine.
Fettuccine.
And Sid made an amazing bolognese sauce. What's for breakfast?
Nutella, but the knockoff brand. Perfect blend of cocoa and almond butter atop toast. Sure. Atop pancakes? Why not?
These are Lowe's famous oatmeal blueberry pecan pancakes.
I especially like that you have a baby spoon. That just makes it like that much better.
The big spoons freak me out.
much, it's a little spoon.
It's the theory of using a small plate when you eat. Do I pile the same amount of food onto my small plate? Absolutely. But I'm like, look at me just portion control.
Being dainty.
Portion control. Oh, I also have cocoa whipped cream.
What?
That's too much for a race morning. We're gonna do that.
Cocoa whip. Nice.
Oh, it's coconut, so it's fine. I thought it was cocoa flavored. Like chocolate whipped cream. That was decadent. Feeling anxious because I don't know how fast to start.
Fast.
But what if the front is actually really fast?
Then they'll pass you. You should be front row.
Yeah.
At the very farthest back second row.
I just didn't sleep well.
I
I'm like
know.
kind of excited about this race, but I think sometimes when I'm excited about something, I sleep worse, which is really irritating.
You want to introduce your co-interviewer
This
here?
is Loba. She's our camp dog for the next 24 hours.
All right, buddy, how you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I didn't sleep amazing last night.
Sounds like you weren't the only one.
Nope. I was feeding off Sid's energy. I'm super hyped to ride. Seems like a really fun course. Seems like a really fast course.
What do you think about the bike that you're borrowing?
Oh,
from
it's
me?
incredible. Yeah, it's a really, really fast, super fun bike. I feel like I've been really pleasantly surprised by how it can handle like kind of barreling through some rocks and how light it is, and like I can like jump over things by just being like, whee! How are you feeling about this race? Yes, like that. Probably at the end of this race, I will have ridden the most miles on a mountain bike in 24 hours that I've ever done.
It begins.
It begins. Warm up strong. We'll see you on the start line. The course for today is a 13-mile loop with just under 1,000 feet of climbing per lap. It's fast, flowy, and beautiful, with a few chunkier sections on the main descent. 24-hour courses are typically not super technical because, well, you have to ride them in the dark, but this one manages to still be really, really fun. When you're racing a 24-hour race on a team, someone is on course at all times, and you tag in and out in the start area. We thought this was going to be a standard mass start, but then we got thrown our first curveball of the day. It was going to be a running Le Mans start. I haven't run this long in like 10 years.
The only time I run is the Zero Rights event.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Nick! Backward! Backward!
Sit right here, Tim.
Okay, well, I am not a runner. I do not have
Yeah! 24 hours to go! Sid had an awesome start. I think she was the 4th or 5th person here and was the first person to get on her bike because we did it like right at the beginning. And so she went out onto the road like 2nd or 3rd. So an excellent start.
This last-minute Le Mans start definitely resulted in some unpleasant sensations for me on the first lap. Had I known there was going to be a running start, I would have done a few things differently. Namely, worn my Enduro shoes instead of my carbon-soled XC shoes. To survive running 400 meters in these shoes, I cranked the boas down as tightly as possible, which meant that both my feet fell asleep about halfway through the lap. Obviously not ideal. However, I still managed to pull out a fairly fast time and bring us in first in the 4 to 5 person division with a narrow 1-minute lead over 2nd place.
Yeah, go, go, go! So how'd it go?
Running. Not good. I thought my run went pretty well, but then I was gassed.
Oh yeah.
Like I blew up after that. But I mean, it's okay. I just don't have any running fitness.
I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but I'm good.
Feel okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Woo! Gets little spritz.
Nice! Go, go, go! Yeah, good job, Bo!
Not too bad. Good. It was really hot in that little ditch going up.
Yeah.
So there's no breeze, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. I tried to keep a lid on it, you know?
Yep.
Constantly looking down.
But make sure you weren't going over 500 watts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because out here on this first section, it said like 500, and I'm like, no, don't do that.
Nicely done.
And hopefully it's not my fastest one.
Whenever you have a chance, would be great. Thank you, appreciate it. I'll slide by right here. Thank you. Thank you. Strong ride and have a good one. I just got a riding strong Macky, which I also got while I was warming up, but someone actually realized in real time pretty quickly. Said, no, you're the brother. And I said yes.
I hope you guys love this outfit as much as I love it.
I'm very excited.
I'm so nervous now.
Aside from having by far the best looking kid out here, how are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
A little bit nervous, but that's with any race. But I'm just excited. Like, these races are some of my, like, I love these races, 24-hour team races, because you're not just out there racing for yourself. Like, you're constantly thinking about your team. Would your team slow down? Would they be doing this? Like, should you be going faster? Like, don't let them down. So I love it. I can suffer a lot more for other people than I can suffer for myself. A little bit nervous. The heat's not terrible right now, but I do need to keep that in mind on this first lap so I don't just go gangbusters and bury myself.
Rider back. Cool, slide by right there. Thank you so much. I feel like this course is all about flow and like choosing the right line means you keep your momentum. Choosing the wrong line means you work way harder. Fast on the left as well, thank you. Side by on the right here. I've been climbing for a while. I forgot to start my computer, but right now I have 624 feet. Probably more. Yeah, I'm more than halfway done, feeling really good. But very aware of keeping my stamina up. Whee!
Nice, bro, nice.
Averaging 112.
Yeah, go low! Excellent, Bo.
Thank you.
Nice job. How was it?
Good. Yeah, I think trying
trying to be super mindful about pacing.
Good.
And I think times I didn't do that well, and times I did that better. I feel like it's my legs that are really gonna give out first.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to like work at like just the level below like, ow, this hurts. I'm not dying.
Good.
I could probably do 2 more. Once we get into the 4 and the 5, it's gonna be crazy, but whatever, that's all right. What did Joe and Sid run?
Sid was a 101 with the run. Joe ran like a 58. So you were like
Maybe I did
right.
go a little too hard.
Huh?
Maybe I did go a little too hard. Washing it, washing it.
Lo, throw me your bottle.
Lo just came in as the 4th rider of the team. And unfortunately, she did not have a great ride. It sounds like her brakes are acting up. They're like super spongy and her shifting's not working properly. So she's pretty bummed. I'm gonna go follow Sid on this lap because, well, I wanna see how she does. So I'll have to work real hard to go catch her though, because she's freaking flying. I'm also taking a shortcut on the pavement, which is okay because I'm not racing.
How'd it go?
Not ideal.
Tell me more.
My shifting was not very functional. I kept jumping around and like kept trying to want to drop my chain, and so I essentially like had to single speed a lot of it, which was really frustrating. So I blew myself up pretty good, and then my rear brake was diving and not engaging very well, so then that was frustrating. So it was just a downward spiral. It's just so hot.
Oh man, Sid is riding fast. This is gonna be really hard to catch her. Good job, keep it up. I'm gonna come by on your left here, nice job. Hiss me. Dang, you're going fast.
Probably too fast, but
That's okay. You do you. Thank you.
My goal with these laps following Sid, Bo, Lo, and Joe was to get interesting follow cam footage for this video without affecting the results of the race. So I was extra careful when passing to make sure I didn't slow anyone else down, and I talked very little to whoever I was following because I didn't want to make them race differently than they would have without me there. I also checked with the promoter to make sure it was okay, something you should definitely do if you ever find yourself in a similar situation.
average work.
Do I have like dirt?
No, but you got
clown face.
Some here.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Here or here? Right here.
All right, here goes lap 2. Trying not to blow up in the heat. We'll see how that's gonna go.
I'll start off real fast, maybe a little too fast. I passed so many people.
All right, here we go into the start of the big climb. The air's just quit moving and temperature's going way up. We're currently riding through the Cebolla National Forest. Cebolla is Spanish for onions, and when the Spanish invaded this area, they were in awe of the large migrating herds of Cebolla. So they named this area after the animals, and it remains so to this day. Pretty interesting fact.
That was good, but I'm not sure I can do that again, so.
How was the heat?
Hot.
The ice bag Bo put down my back has now become an ice bra. It's just moving all over the place.
I do another single. Sounds painful. Joe does
a single because he doesn't want to stay up too late.
Joe does a single and is done at 9:30.
Trying to keep it together on the back half here. Oh God.
Joe would do a double. When does Joe's double
No,
start?
Lo does a single.
Yep.
Start. Hold on, I this up. Joe would do a double from 2:55 to 5:05. But how did I work this out that I don't end up riding at night at all?
Whenever you get a chance. Cool, thank you.
The other option is, because Bo said that he really wants to do dawn.
So what if Bo does a single?
Bo, Lo, Joe.
Mo.
That's why we did the names like we did.
Bro.
Joe.
Oh, appreciate it.
So apparently poor Lo's bike, the rear brake was not centered, and so her wheel was barely spinning. And because her through axle was coming loose, her shifting was all off. So she basically was single speeding with extra resistance. So we gotta do a little fixing.
Getting there. Tailwind.
You're riding.
Hit it.
Alrighty, lap number 2. How was it?
I think my first lap was honestly hotter.
Okay, like temperature wise?
Yeah, temperature.
Yeah.
The little goalie thing had a nice breeze in it, so it was like an air fryer instead of a an oven. I rode smoother,
Cool.
turned better, missed some rocks that I ran into the first time.
Excellent.
The ice bag was really nice, but it turned into an ice bra in like my armpit area.
Yeah.
It just like moved around. So I had to like reach in there mid-ride and like pull it out and unzip it and like pour it on myself.
I got some rice and chicken and just a little bit of salsa.
Prep cooked chicky. Bo prepped
cooked chicky.
Chicky, actually.
And then we just made the rice in the Instant Pot.
Nice. How is it?
Good.
Feeling
Could
it?
use more salt.
Yeah, right there's perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, this lap we will be following Lo. We have got her bike all sorted, so she should be feeling much better on it. Looks like Bo had a great lap, super consistent. I think he was only like 2 minutes slower than the last time. So that's awesome. It's me.
How you doing, Bo?
I'm doing okay. It was a good fine lap. Did it in 103.24. Pretty consistent. I wasn't in too much pain. It wasn't too hot.
Nice job, keep it up.
Yep. I have a little bit of a headache. Nobody passed me, which was cool.
Oh, nice.
The most eventful part of my lap was at the very end. I pulled in, tapped Lo, she shredded off, and Macky goes and says, "Hey, they don't have a good way to know your time, so tell them you crossed at 18:21," and points to the timing booth. And so I super awkwardly walk up to the timing booth and say, "Hey guys, I was told to tell you that I crossed at 18:21," and they all deadpan stared at me for like two seconds, and then I just turned around and walked away. And I didn't connect it until I got back to camp that Macky meant tell the people back at camp that you crossed at 18:21. So I'm reeling from that very, 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 yeah, mortifying experience.
Oh God, today I can't even tell you. I know in the last like 30 minutes it's been chicken and rice with some salsa, a bunch of salt, a brownie, PB&J, Doritos, Pepsi, a bunch of water. I think some Oreos too. Yeah.
Nice, Lo. Go. Nice job. Keep it up.
Oh, a lot of fun. I don't know how to
I usually like eat myself sick while I'm waiting for the next lap, and then while Sid's out there going, I get not sick.
Yeah, Tony! Woo woo!
Go! This end forward.
Yeah, this way. So Macky and I never use our lights, so we don't know how to set them up.
Let's see.
Or at least I don't know how to set it up. Joe's trying to help. We have more of these, if that's helpful.
No, but I don't know. You might have been onto something with this, because it's like just begging me to do that too.
It didn't work though. It was like super loose. I don't know. We have used them, I swear. But I don't remember it being this hard. Alright, I'm about to head out for the first official night lap because you have to wear lights at 7 p.m. Obviously it is not night.
Get a shot of the back.
Yeah, let's get a shot of the back. It is not a good setup, but a little bit of electrical tape.
You can turn the...
I can't see. Turn my head and
Looks pretty great, Sid.
We should get a setup of Joe's, or a shot of Joe's setup, someone who knows what they're doing.
Woo woo woo! Yeah! Go go go! Yeah, Sid! Woo! Heck yeah! That, my friend, was a solid lap.
Yeah, the bike still worked at the end of it?
Yeah.
So much better.
So much better.
Turns out my wheel was not even spinning because my brake was so mucked up on the first lap. So I was doing probably 30% more watts without going anywhere. And my one party trick of descending, I couldn't even do that very efficiently with a brake fully engaged the whole ride. So this one I thought was so much better. I stayed a lot more calm and consistent, I thought, which proved great just because I shaved, what, like
4 minutes.
At least 4 minutes off my time. So it wasn't entirely me that first lap.
Yeah, definitely not.
But it was good.
Good.
Ugh.
That last part kind of goes on for a long time.
Oh my gosh, it would not stop. Would not stop. I started pinning it there for a bit, and then all of a sudden the like mile marker popped up and it's like mile marker 11. I was like, excuse you? There are 13 miles and I just kind of laid it down. So that was a mistake. But it was good. It was very good.
Excellent. All right, you guys are recording.
Lowe's asking questions.
Yeah, Lowe's interviewing.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am.
Madam.
Madam. Describe your perfect date with your bicycle. Would you say it was this lap?
I would say yeah. That was a real nice lap. It was cool. I still had ice. I was almost like a little cold on the second half, which was a new experience for the day.
Where could you have improved?
Probably should have turned my lights on earlier.
It's gonna be great. You're doing great. Keep it up.
We cramped. We're fine.
It's fine.
It's just because I picked
Can
up
we get a fireball? We need a fireball over here. Joe! Joe!
Joe's racing. I don't know if you forgot that.
How you doing there, Bo?
Good. Good.
First ever night riding, we think?
First ever night riding, I believe.
Yeah.
First ever night riding, going out for a double. There's a little beautiful sliver of a moon.
So how'd it go?
It felt good until I felt my legs kind of twinging like they were gonna cramp.
Oh, that's the worst.
And it happens to me so much, I kind of knew what it meant, so I just like really throttled it back and like took my fireball.
Okay. Did that help?
hard. I mean, I never actually cramped. I just felt like right on the verge the whole time. So I just like crawled up the climbs, super easy. Went like probably 9 minutes slower than my other laps. If I could do that pace for a double and not cramp, piece of cake, because like it felt so nice.
Oh, cool.
Going that slow.
Awesome.
Welcome to Twilight Hour. I'm going to be your nighttime, bedtime host, Louder, aka Low. Here we go. Welcome to a horror story. Hopefully there won't be any blood. Yes. So, you need to stay a little calm through here. A little ladies are a little smokety smoked. Laps are pretty fast. So, let's just enjoy the ride.
It is 12:52 Mountain Time. Out here near Gallup. I just finished the first of the team's double night lap. Came in at about 12:13. Did my first lap in like 1 hour and 10. My second lap in like 1 hour and 17. Felt real good the first lap. Super fun, night riding, huge, super bright light. We're definitely like engaging, tunnel vision. Things look really cool and weird. You kind of feel like you're in like a spaceship video game type thing. And then I started my second lap, and I was really tired and I didn't want to ride anymore. My lights didn't die, thank God, for the whole trip, but they like started kind of indicating that they were super low on battery, and so I got a little stressed that it was gonna like just die on me out there.
This is great. Bike skills testing. Whole new meaning of look where you want to go. Magical, mystical, enchanted, troll. Ah. Thank you. Literally the worst part of the trail. Yeah. Like a little baby enchanted forest with a little bit of trolls, the magical fairies, sprinkle some speed dust, troll dust in my nose. Cute. Feels like a completely insane thing to be doing. I need to eat my snack. I need to eat my snack. How do you feel? I don't know. Like it's the middle of the night. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. My body is like, this is clearly a joke.
That's good. You won't realize it until you're at least a lap through.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Miley. Welcome to my ear party. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
All of Jonas Brothers Waffle House playing. I think it's Jonas Brothers. I don't know. Waffles sound good. I said, let there be light. Oh man. Here I come. Good job. Where'd my friends go? Oh, you passed them. You little technical mountain goat, you. Sorry, little buddy. Oh, whoop, whoop. Chundy Central. Chundy, Chundy. Everyone happens. Go out on these days. Says you. Hot. Hot. For all the people.
in the stable for church. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, folks. I'm gonna make a time. I checked it twice. Oh, what you made me do.
Okay. Good luck. I love you.
Thanks.
Well, I have to say that right now is the point where I am the most excited that I am Camp Dad and not racing. 1:20 in the morning. I was able to sleep for, I don't know, a little while between when like Bo went out and Sid had to go out, and then now we just got Sid off and I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'm just gonna put a note in here that like tells people that if they have any issues or anything, or if they need me, like, come wake me up.
Hello. It's me! 40, I don't know what my number is. 907. Sweet. Coming for a tank touch! Boom!
I need your camera, sorry.
It's dead.
Okay, tell Macky that.
Okay. Very shining. How do I get this so it's... Alright, that was so fun. I got a little Blair Witch project going here, but that's fine. Oh God, I love night laps. It's you pretty much by yourself, hoping you're not getting eaten by woodland creatures or trolls. But what's really amazing about night riding is it's just gives you tunnel vision, so you can't really think about anything else other than like going forward and going, in my opinion, going fast. I loved it. I felt good. However, my back is screaming. My legs are kind of tired, but they're not horrific.
Well, that teaches me to, think that I'm going to get away with sleeping while everybody else is racing. Turns out the camera that Lo had, the battery died. I had to grab that camera from Lo, put a new battery, put a new card in just to be safe, and then come out here and give it to Sid as she comes through on her first of 2 night laps. So I'm, just hanging out here, and hopefully I'll be able to spot her well enough to like stop her and get her the camera. It's a little bit hard to see people when they just look like 2 dots of light. Nice job, is that Sid?
My lights are dead, I don't know what to do.
I've got other batteries. I don't know how charged they are.
Like they literally went to dim 10 minutes in.
Okay, yeah, so these batteries are doing better. Good attitude. You're gonna have fun.
Okay.
I know it's hard, but you got this. No, don't worry about on the climb, but on the descent, fire it up. I think it'll get you all the way through a lap.
Okay, I got another battery that is also not fully charged. Literally, I don't know what's up with these lights. I think they're just old. That's what it is. I'm gonna try to, obviously, pass some time with the dull lights. It's still gonna be probably like an hour, 11 or something.
Thank you. You guys, I cannot remember the last time I was awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've definitely never been racing my bike at this hour before. I was actually really looking forward to trying these night laps, but the stress over my lights being low battery and the exhaustion got to me, and I have to admit I did not have a good attitude going into this second lap.
My lights have gone to yellow and dim. Making me sad because it means I won't keep turning them up for the descent, which means I have to do it just like I did the last time. Like 0 miles an hour.
Don't worry, we will definitely be upgrading our light setup if we ever do this again. Unfortunately, that wasn't my only problem. I also failed to eat or drink basically anything on these laps, which meant I ended up feeling pretty sick by the end, a situation that would continue to haunt me in the morning.
Okay, this part is kind of fun. I mean, I can't see anything, but... Alright, our lights are on flashing red, which is not a good sign. Like 100 more yards. And then also back to the campsite would be nice. I don't have any running left in me.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. It is 6:55 out here in 24 hours at Enchanted Circle. We have Enchanted Forest. Sid's eating a plain bagel. Joe's got some coffee. We have, can't do any math right now, 4 more hours.
Okay. That's gonna fly by.
Last night was a little rough. Yeah, my lights just instantly went to dim mode. Macky tried to give me another battery after my first lap, and that lasted... Well, that one went to flashing red on dim mode for the last 10 minutes, which was like a really not confidence-inspiring situation.
Could you just find somebody to ride with and just stay with them the whole way?
So slow. That was my plan. I was like, if it dies, I guess I just wait. I did not hydrate. I did not eat. I did not take care of myself, and now I'm paying the consequences of that. I know better. But I think I felt I was exempt because it was the middle of the night.
It's hard to eat in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Nothing sounds good. It's cold. You're lonely.
I was definitely a little lonely.
You come out here and look at the pile of melted peanut butter and weird knives and
dirty bowls.
Yeah, my first of my double was real bad. Stomach was all cramped up. Took like an hour into that and I could start to eat. So my second lap was a lot better. I ate like all the food I carried for 2 laps in about 30 minutes. And
so you carried food. That was a good call.
I did see in that rock garden at mile 9, I saw a frog that was about 1.5 feet tall. And it would not move. And I just flew right by it. So it was pretty brave, giant frog.
How you guys feeling for your last lap?
Bad.
It always feels really bad around here, but like once you get on the bike and you can tell yourself it's the last one, it'll be fine.
We have to go fast because we are currently leading, but by like
not a lot, as far as we know. I can't do the math up there on the ticking screen.
Me neither.
Because I know as of like 3.5 hours ago, we were ahead by 14 minutes.
That's all we know.
3.5 hours ago. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. It's morning again. I'm gonna go follow Bo. But first I have to catch him. Thank you. Nice job, single speed.
Good work.
Go, Sid, go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Last lap. Woo woo.
All right. Last lap, and we are going. It's daylight again, which I'm very happy about. Joe did me a big solid by taking the second to last lap because I was feeling pretty sick this morning. Would not say I feel 100% better right now, but I'm gonna be able to do it, which is all that counts. And I don't presently think I'm going to barf. I think this is the Enchanted Forest part. Hi there, when you got a good spot. Perfect, thank you.
Turn on your camera. Okay, don't pass the guy though. Did you get that started though? Yeah.
Oh no, you're welcome, sir.
Oh my god. You!
Yes!
Oh my god.
You! Yes!
That's what I want to see. Finish job! Finish job! Finish job!
You're welcome.
Got the part machine for you. Ready?
Like all good stories, this one had a little bit of magic, a lot of true love, and some lessons learned the hard way. In the end, the good guys prevailed against fantastical foes.
Big round of applause to our top 3 of your winners, Team Joe and Sid.
And of course, everyone lived happily ever after, once they had eaten their weight in pizza and slept for 12 hours straight.
The end.